it this one?
It's that
I'm
one.
emulating the logo. Welcome back to TAPNGRL, Tapping Into You. I got Lisa here with me again. Still. Yeah, we've been sitting here since last time, just waiting for you to come back. It's what we do.
Now.
Okay, today's topic's going to be clarity. I did Facebook Live the other day, and everybody really responded to this. I got a bunch of people talking about aha moments, and you know, I love explaining these concepts and helping people shift and all that kind of fun stuff. So first, but I actually made some notes so that I sound kind of professional, even though I'm sure I'm going to knock that out of the water in about 3 minutes. Okay. All right, so first of all, first thing I want to do is I want to thank Jim Wofford for letting us be here, Logan Street Signs and Banners, and Noblesville Trophies. You got that thing up there, Jim? Because I'm talking about you.
Yeah, but see, we're back here in the production area working.
Yeah, they're back there. We're trying to figure out how to get Facebook Live onto my timeline so all my peeps can see it and all. Okay, so, you know, OPs, old people on technology. All right. You didn't start your counter either, Jim. Okay. See, this is just really off the cuff. We go with the flow. Here we go.
Easy.
All right. So, I want to you just saw that, Noblesville Trophy.
Yes.
Logan Street Signs and Banners, Jim Wofford. He's the king. He's the reason we can be here. It's his generosity. So, if you would like to have advertising here, you need to contact me or find Lisa or somebody. Go to Hamilton County TV, okay? And first thing I'm going to do now is remind you, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychologist, okay? And if you're under a doctor's care or a psychologist's care, you need to maintain that protocol. Yes, don't be silly, okay? What we do here is we explore negative emotions and getting them out of the body, along with some psychological aspects and concepts. So, now, I'm gonna tell you that I called Lisa. What I did was I shoot her a text I did a few days ago, and I said, okay, we're gonna be talking clarity, and then she comes up with a blend of oils.
Okay, yeah.
And why does she come up with a blend of oils?
I'm a Young Living essential oils distributor. Gotta think again. No, so you know what, and I want to say the same thing that you say. You know, even though you might be using oils or you go into Reiki, continue with your physician's care.
Right.
You know, this is an addition too.
Right.
But I did look up through Young Living, and they have their own blend of essential oils called Clarity. So you can go to Young Living, and if you're looking for one that's already ready for you, it's there. And I looked it up. It's got a couple of things: rosemary, basil, peppermint. So probably about 10 different oils I think that they combined. What I did is I made our own Clarity using some of those. I've got lemon and peppermint.
Now, was the peppermint in theirs?
Peppermint is in theirs.
Okay.
Theirs includes, actually, I wrote it down, rosemary, basil, peppermint, lemon, Roman chamomile, palmarosa, and geranium.
Yeah.
I think there's a couple of more.
And I just sniffed it. It smells great.
Yeah.
And for me, I knew when I called her that it was going to have peppermint in it. Because how could you be clear without having peppermint? You get what I'm saying? You put a peppermint in your mouth and it's like,
oh my gosh,
everything explodes into clarity. There
Definitely.
you go. Right?
You know, yeah.
Okay.
I work early in the morning, and I usually put some peppermint on, so that wakes me up. A little bit better than coffee, actually.
Yeah, and I would actually, I had gone and bought peppermint extract, and I'll put that like in my tea.
That's a good
Stuff
idea.
like that. Yeah, I also, if you've never tried it, it might sound weird, cucumber and or strawberry in your we got craziness going on here today. Putting that in your water is really, really good. If you're tired of drinking water, put a strawberry, put some cucumber in there, throw in some mint. It's really, really good.
Would be really,
cucumber and mint is awesome, and it just tastes clean and fresh and all that stuff. All right, so what is tapping? If you've been here before, great. If you haven't, it doesn't matter. You can jump in and follow along with us, because tapping is basically comes under the heading of what we call energy medicine. What we're doing is we're combining the knowledge that we have of the meridian system, which is thousands of years old. And I will tell you, every time I see somebody writing it, they add another 1,000 years. It started out, it was 2,000 years old. Now I'm hearing 3, then 4. Now somebody just wrote it with 5. So just know that it's old. It's really, really old. And then we combine that with some modern psychological concepts about sabotage and some of the other things that we do that are just wacky. And anybody who's spent any time around me knows that one of the things that I tell most everybody I work with is we learned most of this backwards.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Oh.
We're taught, you lose weight and you'll get happy. Nope, sorry, backwards, okay?
Right.
Get happy, the weight will come off, okay? Go get the money and get happy. Nope, go get happy.
Be happy.
And then
It
you will
comes.
start to see the money flow,
Yep.
okay? Tapping is, we tap energy meridians on the face and the body, okay? While we are addressing the negative emotional aspects, okay? Now, this one looks kind of crazy, but you can do it this way. And then we got top of the head. What the very first thing that tapping does is it calms down a part of the brain known as the amygdala, which is where we do fight, flight, or freeze, okay? That part of the brain is meant to be stimulated when we're under stress so that the blood can go into the limbs so we can get out of dodge, right? Okay? Because you don't want to be the tiger's dinner. Okay, so what we do is we still have that going on in our brain. It's just now we have modern stress. We have the job deadline.
Right.
We have the kids leaving. We have the first day of school. We have all these things that create the idiot in traffic, because you know it ain't you. It's the idiot in front of you or behind you, right? That, let me tell you what. I used to do a lot of tapping in the car. That guy's an idiot. That guy's an idiot. He's an idiot. Okay. Now, really, I don't do all that tapping in the car, so don't send the Fishers Police Department after me. All right, so. All right. Another thing I want to tell you about tapping is it's not I tap and the pain goes away. It's not always. Now, that can happen. Let's say we're tapping on knee pain or a headache or something like that. I'm never, ever, ever would say that I can cure you. What I say is we can address the negative emotions that are behind the dis-ease that you're having.
Can I share something?
No.
Real quick, because I'll tell you what, you guys, we did pain a couple of episodes ago.
Yes.
We did pain.
Yes.
And I'm thinking, I don't have any pain. I don't, I do, but I don't know what it is and whatever. I wasn't really focusing on it specifically. Yes. But as we were tapping, when you talked about, maybe being bullied, that kind of stuff, I think we talked about. You know what? I went home and actually, I've had some neck and shoulder pain, and it actually was gone.
Nice.
It was gone, and it has not come back. Nice. So I don't know in that tapping process exactly what it was that we talked about.
And I can tell you, but the thing is, that's like saying you have to know how under the car hood works in order to drive the car. And you don't. Right? You don't know most of what your doctor does. You don't know most of how you don't even know how the toaster works, okay? Right, so don't act like you got to know how this works. All right?
Right?
You
so
just plug in the toaster.
But it worked.
It worked. And part of that, too, is depending on where you have the pain in your body, I can kind of tell some of the emotional aspects. So if it's in your shoulder, you probably have a burden. Okay? Yeah. Whether it's a burden of anger, trying to figure out how to get rid of anger, why did they make me angry? I just say we turn that all kinds of ways. When it's in your neck, there's usually something you don't want to see back there. Okay, see how that makes sense?
Makes
sense. So usually what that means is there's something that happened that was the first time you felt that you didn't want to go back and see because, and I swear to God, we're going to do this in October. We're going to do responsibility and fault and blame. And part of the reason we don't want to see stuff is because the way we were trained in this life experience about responsibility, I'm going to have, in October, I'm going to get you done with that garbage. It'll be a month. Okay? Because it's just wacky, the stuff we were taught to do. Okay? You take responsibility for that. Did you not hear fault and blame? Hello. And there's even a fun word I made up that I trademarked that you're just going to love. Okay? All right, so next, I told you about the doctor. No, I'm not. Okay, let's talk about this aspect for a second. We haven't even got on to clarity yet, okay? One of the things that people tell me all the time, even though they get really big shifts when we tap, is they still have that thing about, but wait a minute, I'm saying the negative stuff. Okay?
Yeah, 'cause you-
All right. The way tapping works is we actually tell the truth when we're tapping, which is the negative stuff that goes on that you think so fast you don't even know is there.
Right.
Okay? I have a gift.
You do.
A knack for saying what everybody else is thinking. Okay, I've done this for very, very, very long time. You know, where people go, "Gee, Colette, really? No, what are you thinking?" And you know, I go, "You were thinking it. I just said it." Okay, so let's remember that with the tapping is it's not that you're tapping in the negative garbage. Okay, let's think of it this way: if you are this I always have trouble with this. If you're the, oh look, I
There
can
you
hold the
go.
flowers right there.
Woo,
Okay,
pretty
if you're the, see, squirrel. Okay, if you are addressing the if you're this magnetic being, okay, and you are, okay, think about a big pile of magnet stuff. Remember where you used to take that thing and drag it around and
Right.
you can move? Okay, so when we're tapping, think of that as the outside layers of that magnet.
Okay.
When we're tapping about the anger we feel, we're actually tapping away the layers of the anger. Okay, does that help? I hope that helps. And then what we do is we come in and we do something I've coined called posy tapping. I like to clean it up and do some people call it happy tapping, some people call it whatever, but you come in and I will tell you that when I keep getting the intuitive hit lately because of the way clients are responding to really do that. So if I forget, I have to come in and clean it up.
Okay.
All right, so let's talk about clarity for a minute. Ooh, wait. I just want to tell you this really cool thing I had happen the other day. I worked with a client last week, and this person was having a great deal of difficulty sleeping to where it had become insomnia.
Oh, man.
Okay, this is why I'm telling you the tapping is so miraculous. We were together an hour and a half. That person has slept like a baby every night since. The only night this person had trouble falling asleep was because they started to wonder, oh, what if I can't fall asleep? Okay,
Distracting,
even that is
yeah.
brilliant for tapping because you go, oh, even though I'm afraid I won't fall asleep. Okay,
Okay.
all right. So talking about clarity, okay, and here's what I know about clarity that I got a few years ago. Okay, we think, and I'm just gonna lowball nutshell this to
Okay.
you. All right, you can let your brain figure out later what I said. Come back and listen because it shows up all the time. We think if we're clear that there is something we have to do we don't want to do.
Oh.
Do you get that? Okay, so let's do this. Let's say you're in this crappy relationship. Okay? And you think that if you really get clear, okay, well, this relationship stinks, okay, that clarity means I gotta leave.
Oh.
See?
Right.
Let's just do it with weight.
Yeah.
I think if I'm clear that I want to lose weight, I'm going to be deprived all my favorite foods. You see what I'm saying?
Deprived.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you see how just the way we've been programmed to think, the clarity that you really want feels good. Think about when you've been out taking a walk, and if you don't like to walk, ride a bike, or think about driving down the street, or it's a beautiful day, or whatever. When you've been really clear and felt good, that's all clarity means is feeling good.
Feeling good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feeling good's your work. Feeling good lines you up with getting more stuff that feels good. So can you see where psychologically you're going to block your own clarity and feeling good if you think clarity means I got to get rid of my partner.
Right.
I got to never have chocolate cake
Right.
again. Oh my gosh, I have to go rob a bank to get money. You see, that's not the only ways to do that. You
Right.
came to conclusion and limitation, which is what I rock out of the boat.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I help people expand into unlimited thinking. Okay. So that conclusion of what I think being clear means is going to stop me from being clear. Okay?
Right, yeah.
So can you think about something that you wanted to be clear about?
Yeah.
Okay, because you don't have to say it out loud.
Okay,
You know that.
okay.
And all of you guys
Yeah.
out there,
All right, I got
think
mine.
about something that you would like to have happen in your life, whether it's your marriage be better, your partnership be better, your job be better, more money, whatever it is, okay? I want you to focus in on that. We're going to do a little bit of tapping so that I can help you understand that if it's not clear, if it doesn't feel good, it's not clarity. If it doesn't feel good, it's not really you. If it doesn't feel good, see, because you're
That
this
makes
happy,
sense.
expansive being. Okay, and we forget this because there's some people who've taught some junk. I'm here to learn lessons. I'm here to be miserable. I'm here to earn worthiness. No, you're not, people. You're here to have fun, to be joyful, and to create. And don't nobody needs your garbage if you're out there not being happy. So stay in your car, do some tapping,
Be your
and then
own,
go
right?
see people. Okay, all right, so let's go to the karate chop.
Okay.
That's that fatty part down from the little finger, okay? Get your issue in mind. I want you to rate on a 1 to 10 how true it is that the idea you had of clarity is not something you want to do, okay? Here we go. Even though I thought being clear
Even though I thought being clear
about my issue
meant
I was going to have to do something
I was going to have to do something
I didn't want to do.
I didn't want to do.
I don't want to do.
I don't want to do.
And I deeply and profoundly
And I deeply and profoundly
love and honor myself anyway.
Myself anyway.
And even though
And even though
I love that. See, people are getting so used to me, you're starting to talk before I'm done.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay. And even though I thought it wasn't safe
I thought it wasn't safe
for me to be clear.
for me to be clear.
Because I thought I was going to have to do something.
Because I thought I was going to have to do something.
Like give up cake for the rest of my life.
Like give up cake the rest of my life. Yep.
And I don't want to do that.
And I don't want to do that.
And I love and accept myself.
And I love and accept myself.
And this awesome awareness.
And this awesome awareness.
About clarity.
About clarity.
And feeling good.
And feeling good.
And even though
I
thought clarity of this issue meant I was going to have to do something
I was going to have to do something
I don't want to do.
I don't want to do.
And I deeply and profoundly
love
and accept myself anyway.
Love and accept myself anyway.
Okay, let's go to the eyebrow. Take a nice breath. I always like to start you with taking a breath and breathing. This whole clarity thing. Side of the eye. See, there it is. I'm burping already. I thought I was going to have to do something. Under the eye. I don't want to do. Under the nose. Clarity scares me. Chin, because I don't want to give everything up. Collarbone. I don't want to have to kick my marriage to the curb. Under the arm. Clarity scared me. Top of the head, because I never thought clarity just meant feeling good. Eyebrow. Let's breathe again. What if clarity means lining up with feeling good? Side of the eye. What if the more good I feel, the clearer I am? Under the eye. Duh, what a concept.
Yeah,
get
what
it?
a concept.
Yeah. Under the nose. What if the clearer I am? Chin. The clearer I am. Collarbone. The better I feel. Under the arm. The clearer I am. That's a nice cycle.
That is a nice cycle.
Yeah, take a nice breath. Okay, it's that simple. And you can even say, so let's just do kind of the cake thing, okay? We're going to do a little bit of, even though I still think weight loss is about never having cake again. I love and accept myself. You see how easy this is?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just telling the truth.
Yeah.
I'm not implanting any negative seeds in there, you people that love cake. That think you can never have cake. Yeah, okay. And even though I thought being clear still means I'm never going to get cake. I love and accept myself. And even though I've been afraid to be clear, and there's still a little part of me that's grasping this concept, and I deeply and profoundly love me, love you, love my life, life loves me, oh man, it's good to be me,
Yeah.
And I love and accept all of me. Eyebrow. What if it's safe to be clear? Side of the eye. Being clear is feeling good. Under the eye. How am I going to feel good when I can't have cake? Under the nose. Oh my gosh, I heard have my cake and eat it too.
I guess that's good.
I can have my cake and eat it too.
I can have my cake and eat it too.
Chin. I can be clear. Collarbone. About what I want to gain. Under the arm. And that would be clarity. With cake.
Yes.
Take a breath. Okay.
Oh.
Now you got to remember that this show really for you is like a jumping off point.
Yeah.
Okay? Because you may not get clarity about weight loss if that's not an issue. You might get clarity about money.
Right.
Okay? All right, because our last girls group was a really off the chain, crazy good.
Man.
Yeah, because we started to get into resentment and money, and most people went, what?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. So next time, and I'll just give you a little tidbit here for the money thing. Next time you see somebody doing something with money that it's like, they shouldn't be doing that, that's irresponsible, whatever, you just tapped into how you block money. You can't resent somebody else and how they spend it, okay, and
Yeah.
line you up with having more. Just remember, what anybody else is doing is really none of your business.
That's true.
It really is. Everything that you get, that you created, your own life experience, comes to you as a result of your own expansive thinking. Not whether or not the government's misspending the money, or the neighbor, or the rich guy, or the whoever it is.
We could have a huge world countrywide tapping.
Yeah. To
Of the
release
whole
resentment
thing.
about
Yes.
money? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like and share and like and share and like and
Yeah,
share.
we'll get
so
it
that we
around,
get people to
okay?
Hamilton County TV, we get more people onto TAPNGRL, because let me tell you what,
Yeah.
these and other concepts, I really have been given clarity to explain and share with you to make this stuff easy. There's too many people out there making this all hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't have to
Oh,
do it
my
hard.
gosh.
So let's do a little posy tapping.
Good.
Let's
Sounds
go to
good.
the eyebrow, okay? And now we're going to talk about being powerful and
Okay.
fun and easy, okay? I like feeling powerful.
I like feeling powerful.
Side of the eye. I like feeling clear.
I like feeling clear.
Under the eye. I like my energy being clear.
I like my energy being clear.
Under the nose. I like feeling joyful.
I like feeling joyful.
Chin. I love feeling clear.
I love feeling clear.
Collarbone. I can remember a time I felt really clear.
I can remember a time I felt really clear.
Under the arm. And I felt really good.
And I felt really
Top of
good.
the head. Even breathing was sweeter.
Even breathing was sweeter.
Eyebrow. I love how clear things look.
I love how clear things look.
Side of the eye. On a beautiful, sunny, clear morning.
On a beautiful, sunny, clear morning.
Under the eye. I love feeling clear.
I love feeling clear.
Under the nose. I love feeling powerful.
I love feeling powerful.
I love practicing joy.
And I love practicing joy.
I love practicing feeling good.
I love practicing feeling good.
Because the more I practice feeling good,
Because the more I practice feeling
the
good,
easier it gets,
the easier it gets.
the more joy I get,
The more joy I get.
the more I love practicing,
The more I love practicing.
the more I love feeling it,
The more I love feeling
the
it.
more of it I get.
The more of it I get.
And just so you know, it works that way for everything else.
And it works that way for everything else.
Right? You get what
I
I'm saying?
agree.
Yeah. So if you're in a snit and angry, you're going to get more to be in a snit and be angry about.
Oh.
Okay, but we're doing joy at the moment. Here we go.
Joy. Yes.
I love feeling joyful.
I love feeling joyful.
I love having fun.
I love having fun.
Today it is my dominant intention
Today it is my dominant intention
to look for and find
to look for and find
as many things as possible,
as many things as possible
to feel good
to feel good
and appreciate about.
and appreciate about.
Take a nice big fat breath. Okay. I want to thank Jim Wofford and Logan Street Signs and Banners and Noblesville Trophies again for letting us be here.
That's where you can find your past shows.
Okay, my past shows you can find at www.hctv TAPNGRL, TAPNGRL.com, and there are 18 past shows. And we have covered all kinds of subjects. So what I want to do, again, is let Lisa tell you about where to find her.
Hi, yeah, you can send me a text or give me a call, 317-750-2445. We'll talk about essential oils. We have Reiki. Yeah, I love to share. I've learned a whole lot through this.
We have a blast.
It is just amazing.
Next All Girls Tapping Group is October the 4th at 6:30. I can take some Skype-ins. If you want to do that, then contact me and let me know. You can find me at tapandgirl.com. You can see all my numbers on the bottom of the screen there and all of that stuff, which I'm not going to read to you. And let's see if there's anything else. Oh, I do one-on-one and I tap in groups. And one more thing I want to say. If anybody out there has an inroad to the Colts or Pacers, don't tell any other NFL or NBA teams about me. Just tell them so we can get us some big winning seasons.
Yeah.
They need me. They don't even know it yet. And until we see you next time, just keep tapping into you. Love seeing you, peeps.